Hayır, zagadka tabii chory price again. Okay. Hi, Muto gotowi się chory price again. I'm full. Hi, full. I'm Devis. I'm good. How are you? Doing good, doing good. Thank you. So, fellas, dude, we are going to actually spend a lot of time here on planning things out for the future streams, like how things should work, how we should go about some things. So yeah, we already have the schedule for the next week. You good, ain't got you doing good. So we have the schedule for the next week, and we more or less know how things are going to go. But I really want to make maybe like a list for the Vtuber illustrations I want to make, maybe, you know, some other stuff that I would like to make, etc. Generally just spending some time on planning, like writing stuff today mostly, but we are going to sketch too, worry not. Yeah. Hi Shampoo, gotowy here, how are you? Hope everything is going. I think this is the first time here, so hope we can take coffee corner here. How are you? So yeah, we're going to sketch, but mostly I want to focus on writing and planning today, if that won't be a problem. So this illustration that we've done of Froggy, I feel like I could do a way better job. I really feel like I could do a better job. I'm going to keep up a list what characters I want to rework for my artistic universe. To work on them later, I want to finish the entire 20 character roster before everything. But here's the thing. This is also not good. The shading here... For example, let me show you the recent work we've had. This shading is way better. Because it is, right? Of course there could be like a bit more works done, like I could do a better thing here going on, right? Like a better shadow. Maybe I could rethink how all the shadows should work on a bit better way too, like around here for example. But overall I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how it goes, and especially, you know, with the skin and stuff. So I think that this is more or less the direction I want to go with my style. I want to remind you that even though it's been already over a year of me working out my style, it's still been the moon-colored lizard. Yeah, but I'm still working on it. Like, making your own style is not fast. It takes years to develop your own art style to perfection. Of course, you can do master study and just go about something, you know, with the same style as someone else does, but that's not how I see an art style. I think this is supposed to be individual. Of course, I am constantly talking about Huion. I'm referencing his works quite often, but I'm not going directly into his style. I'm referencing him heavily because we have more or less the same direction when it comes to style, which is kind of like a semi-realistic shading, or you know what looked very good? What's up? So over here I still think the Picasso style you made, but maybe because I like the vivid stuff. I mean, it depends what you liked in it. If you like colors, then yeah, that's the thing. But to be fair, Picasso style also wasn't really that bad. I mean, Picasso, it is a mix-up because I've went for like usage of colors that Mika Picasso does, and I've used an art style of another artist, which is not Picasso. It was an artist called Cat Nibs, and I think this artist is actually not. I actually think this artist is actually not streaming anymore. Well, streaming, not active anymore, because I couldn't find his works anywhere. Is she cute? There is still some stuff that I'm using, and I still have some usage of stuff, and I think that some of those were really good. Like, for example, this shading surrounding the head, because it was still kind of cutting off the head from the background and rest of the body. Eyes are cool too. Yeah, eyes are really easy to do like this. I've done the same eyes for Froggy here. They are very realistic. These are more, you know, more manga-like, and I think that might be what I want to settle with. Chirp. What are you saying by chirp? I don't have any chirping sound. So yeah, like, this is more or less the direction I want to go with. I think I still need to work out the background. Oh, the music. Yeah, it has birds. I can get rid of them if you don't want. No? The drawing? Oh, here. Those crows. The crows, yeah. Actually, it's also one of those things, because one of the stuff I've referenced from clips, because Zen had I think she still has them, but she had crows in her backyard that were constantly coming back there. And I think she at certain point started treating them like her own birds, like animals. So yeah. You know, I've heard that this style is also really good. From people, you know, the shading that goes more or less like this and stuff. But I don't know, I really skipped it because it's not necessarily how I feel about my own style. I really like the background I've done here, that's a good one. English calls the dark thrush blackbird, I think. I have squirrels. But yeah, I think I could do a better job on shading clothing, and I think I might want to go with it. Like, I think like I might want to figure out the clothing a bit better. I could just make things... I could put in more effort to it, there we go. But to be fair, because like when I'm looking at Rio Tuna's style, I think those are way too realistic. Most of the times. I really feel like some of his clothings are way too realistic. And if we look here... Fuck. Like, this is more or less what I would want to go with. I think this one looks good. Those? But I think like I need to put in more variety. The lizard, yeah, lizard looks really good compared to some of my previous stuff. But I think like it might be a bit better idea if I would put in some more like very small line work in, because over here you can see the thickness of all of it. And I think that it would be better if I would just skip the idea of making shadows around those just to put a point, but actually making those like very thin lines where there has to be a cut in like this, you know? The main difference I see between Ryotuna and New Shading is that he has more varied sharpness. Yeah, this is something I really want to figure out, because I still want to keep in more anime vibes, but at the same time I really want to have still that, you know, more varied sharpness, right? Like, I've been doing more or less shading for realistic, but again, I don't want to go straight up for his. I want to go for more or less this, but I need to figure out some more additions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the direction where this shading for the clothing goes, because I really love how the shading on the skin of the lizard went. Like, I really like it. I want to, you know, use it more often, right? I want to have very similar like effects in the future. But the thing is about clothing, like, I guess I'm making way too thick lines, and I need to figure out like how thick is too thick. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what was one of my main prides here? Look at this one. The line art is not really that thick. You see it, right? It's very similar to the one I've had. So I want to keep up this line art, right? This kind of thin line art. So I have to start making the line arts less vivid. Like over here, I really like that shape, right? Because it's like giving in that, you know, sharpness and roll around over here, right? Less thick? Yes, less thick. Because the line work is going to be still like thickened out over time. So yeah, what I hate about this is the shading on most of her. Like, I really despise how I've done most of her here. I need to redo Froggy. I kind of like the way how I done her hair, but I think I could put in a bit more effort into that too. But yeah, like, we have a direction where I want to go. I know more or less what I want to change to polish my style. So I want to have for sure theme line art. You redo Froggy? Yes, we'll redo Froggy for sure. I really want to redo her because that's pretty bad. So we do the thin line art. We I don't know how to write it, but I guess like more details. I have the feel. What feel? Like, I think I want to make more of those lines that would just be, you know, details, right? Just the liner that would be the detail instead of the shading. Should look better with visible teeth. Kinda, yeah, that's one of the things I would like to change about her. Over here, for example, right? We've done a good job here. But then again, like, those are also not good. This shading is not good. And I want to work things out with the background stuff. And I guess I would want to start looking at what Huion does too for his backgrounds. Because here's the thing, I've noticed that some of his line art is getting thicker on the shaded areas, right? So that's what I want to also introduce. So like vary my line work based mostly on the light density. I really want to do something about the hairs. I think like hairs are one of the weaker portions. And what can I say, like another thing is just straight up working on those backgrounds, right? Like, I'm not saying going with the textures like what Huion is doing, because like Huion is using textures. But I just want to have, you know, just straight up colors and that's it. Maybe adding some simple ones. But how does Huion shade? You did his course. Huion is shading in a very specific way, because he's building up his shadows. So he's making like 2-3 tones on the shadow, and then he's blending it. That's why his shadows are at times can look choppy in places where he's not putting in too much stuff. But other thing that what he's doing is taking the shadow color, which is like very dark tone. He's using his 50% opacity brush, the same one I'm using, and then he's just starting to shade. So he's placing his shadow like here, right? So he's placing like a first blob of the shadow, erasing what he doesn't need. Then he places second blob of the shadow that is going to be darker, and then you have like another step. Same here. See how choppy it looked, but you have this transition. So this is how Huion is shading. Oh, for me it looked like he does like cell shading, then smoothing it out in places where it needs soft edge. He also does that. He's using a tool for that. So for example, I'm taking the blur tool and I'm going over this like that, right? And you have the same effect. Same here. Same here. Right? And you start to see that you have literally the same effect that Huion has in his works. This is what he's also doing. But it's not what I want to do. I think I want to keep this natural smoothen out part. But yeah, he still kind of uses that. Although I'm not sure about it, because again, like, it looks good, like it makes the artwork better if you do that. It's just like even post work stuff. And like that it starts to look better. So what do you think now? Should I start? Do you think that making those blurred shadows would actually work good on my style if I do that? It kind of looks good. Not sure though. I like it. I think you should do a bit experimenting. We can try, but I don't think I want to experiment that much on something. Like again, most of the times what he's doing is actually placing those, like, you know, hard shadows and stuff. Like, I'm very interested in the way how I could do the backgrounds though. But yeah, I guess I'm going to try things out. Maybe the next character we are going to do is going to have those, you know, softened shadow. It doesn't hurt to experiment, yeah. I don't know, for me it looks like you want to pick specific directions without trying. I mean, we did try those. We did try a lot of those already. See? And then we have some more, like, not really softened out portions. Here. Here. Like, there are things I would think would go good with. Just do something very simple and do the same thing in different ways. Don't have to do a full 3 to 4 string character. Try out something. True. True. I might as well just take up like some other character, maybe even draw Davis and shade him in different styles. You know, or just do some changes over time. And snake thing, you dropped that logo? Yeah. I had a voice crack, sorry. Yeah, I did. Yeah, hell with it. To try out new shading possibilities, maybe you know, preparing a sketch and making different line arts, right, that we've done already in the past, because I need to pick one. I mean, I guess it's going to be more like trying out new things. Yeah, like doing, I mean, not really doing new things, because like it's just going to be making the line art where the part in the light is going to have more like thinner line work, and then the shaded part is going to have stronger line work. So trying out new shading possibilities. Redo. Froggy. Illustrations. So that's one. So what Vtuber illustrations do you want to go for? I guess it's... I don't know. What VTubers do we want to draw? I think some more. It is. I don't know. It is one of those. Zentreya, Ariel, Froggy. Maybe Bao again. Why not? I haven't done anything for Bao in a while. Hi Aspen, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope Ryan has gained. Izu? Sure. Why not? Also, Gura is back. Yeah, she is. What's that new VTuber name? I'm gonna just finish our F sheet of my persona a sec ago. Hey, that's so cool, Aspen. That's so good. I love you, but my favorite is you. Thank you, though. Thank you. I'm really happy hearing about that. I'm really happy to know I can be a favorite VTuber of someone. Is that her? I think so. She's not streaming anything. Yeah, she's not streaming yet. Of course, Devi. Nimi and Doki Bird, why not? Nimi. And who was the other one I've mentioned? Doki, okay, thank you. Yeah. We have a nice roster here. That'll take a while. Like in around 15 minutes ago to do something. Alrighty. You got a nice list. Almost asked something cage worthy. Bruh, what is it? Said it. When you do a specific theme in your artistic universe, what, the horny jail? Yeah. Gnome, 2 orcs, and the vampire. I think that one. Yeah. So which one? What's up? What's the name? Yeah, which you just said, yeah, but what's the question? When do you plan to draw them? After this team. Because now we are drawing team Freebird, so we are still lacking male Hobbit, melee ranger and a Simar monk. And then we are going to draw orc cleric, orc drunken master, vampire druid and gnome barbarian. 3 females, 1 Asimar monk, yeah. Asimar monk. What's wrong with it? How come not a paladin? Just because. Why paladin? Also, I just needed some guy that would be because of Simar. I mean, I mostly think I just got a Simar monk having her inherent holy power. I just wanted someone that would punch rocks. I'll be real with you. So you have a lizard folk samurai who's that, you know, spiritual guy that is, you know, mostly a philosopher of the team. You have Hobbit melee ranger who is the hunting dude, etc. And then you have a Simmer monk who just punches rocks. That's that. Do you have Warforged on the roster somewhere? No. No. We have male angel paladin, male dragonborn bard, female tiefling bard, female Lovecraftian wizard, female Nekojin thief, female demon dancer, female elf dancer, male Nekojin assassin, male lizard folk samurai, male hobbit, male melee ranger, male Asimar monk, female elf maid, male human spearman, female gnome barbarian, female orc cleric, female orc drunken master, male vampire druid, female human wizard, male demon sage, and male angel shadow. That's the entire roster. There's no Warforged in there, but Asimar is the angel. When I've looked at Asimars, they were like furries. They're mostly like half cats, but like on more animal side, so they were like straight up just like more animalistic ones. They're what the fuck? Yeah, those are not typical rangers. I mean, I see it. They're literally the angels in D&D. I see. Oh wait, I see what happened. The site I was using mixed two races. Asimar with Bugbear. I would presume. Oh, Bugbear are cool, yeah. For martial artists. Devi, what's up? Why are you the best? I don't know. I don't know. I'm really happy that I can hear someone finding me this way. To be fair, because my self-view is very restricted. I look at myself quite low. I love dreams. I appreciate it. I appreciate you too, Muto. I'm really happy you're here. I'm really happy I can talk with you. To be fair, I'm even thinking about making Tabaxi the monk there. But I wanted like a burly guy who would just be, you know, the one from punching things. And Bugbears looked cool for it. Let me see. To be fair, I don't know by looking at them. Oh yeah. Hi Shiny, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything's going. I think this is the first instance, so hope you find a coffee corner here. How are you? I think like Bugbears are not necessarily something I would like to have in the roster. They would be very difficult to draw overall. Like constantly, unless I would like change their appearance. Goliath? I'm good, how is you? I'm doing good, doing good. Yeah, Goliath most likely. Just a huge guy that would be, you know, from punching. Maybe we could even reference Kratos, because this is literally the vibes I'm getting from looking at the designs right now. We're currently just doing a lot of planning. This stream I want to spend more about planning ahead for things I'm thinking about to do. So yeah, clowns. To be fair, I can draw. I could draw some clowns. I had actually. What was it? Zega. What the heck? Big Goliath Lady Rogue. Of course, Zega. Yeah. I'm really waiting for Dragon Ball Project Multi. I really want this to go ahead of things, to be fair. Literal death by Snowstorm, bro. So actually... Wait, Saba, right? It's supposed to be Saba. After debut. Sneak attack, so bonus proficiency times d6 damage, bruh. Bruh. Aww. That's really nice. That one looks really nice. Clowns, I love them. Really? That's nice. I have to clown those? I see. What is the... I want more. What is the clown in Spanish? El payaso. I see you not addressing the thing. Which one? Yes. Okay. I see. Yeah. Wait, actually, did I talk about the thing on the promotion that I was talking about some time ago? Did I finish it? Because I think I've started talking about like how I went to the store and there's like a promotion that was too old, but it was still hanging there. Because like basically there's like a law, right? What kind? The price was lower. So basically the thing is like, if we have a law that says that the customer has right to buy the product by the price that hangs near it, right? So if there's like a promotion that or a sale, whatever, and the amount and it's like cheaper, and it's, you know, it's past due, but the store didn't took it off. Basically, the customer has right to change the price, to get the product by the price that is, you know, lower, right? The sale price, because it was there, and it's basically getting the client into the wrong, right? Because they think that there's some kind of sale or promotion going on. So basically, there was this thing about for Coca-Cola and Pepsi. So we've got with my mom like yeah, I think it's EU law. That's the same reason that I don't put the promotion next to the things. So basically, like, I've got with my mom a 4-pack of cola and 4-pack of Pepsi, right? And the Pepsi was still getting on the sale price for some reason, but the cola was not. And, you know, like, what the heck, right? You know, the lady went to the thing where I found it. There is a sale price, right? Oh, it's old. It's supposed to be done 4 days ago, right? They should take it off 4 days ago because the sale was finished, but they didn't. So yeah, like, they had to call for the manager of the store and stuff, and the manager was like, you know, came in. Somebody not doing their job. Yeah, exactly. So the manager came in and like saw the price, and, you know, she looks at me. I'm looking at the price and, like, you know, so what we do, right? And basically she made the sale for my purchase, right? So basically she changed the price on the purchase so I could get the stuff cheaper. That was the first time I've actually used that, right? Usually I'm not really, you know, usually I'm not doing stuff like this, but it's actually a really cool method also to save money. It's the store's fault, right? After all. As you said, Zega, somebody not doing their job, so yeah. I mean, I can't blame them also for not doing their job. There's like, when I was like 15, I was going around in Tesco checking the price of literally everything systematically for like 2 PLN per hour, bro. Bro. Yeah, but they don't do that anymore. People still can do this. There are still people doing that over here in Poland. I think they do, but they do it at night. Yeah, possibly. Like, over here, they are like hiring someone on commission, and that person just gets information like, hey, we have products to put on shelves. So that person is coming in at certain time, let's say like afternoon, let's say 6 p.m. Hi Panda, got over here, how are you how's going? Hey, what you doing? We're just talking, planning things out, we're going to get to sketching soon. Hey, that's so cool. Those dolls are so cool, Muto. So yeah, like drawing ideas, Vtuber illustrations, what I want to redo. Sketching? Huh? Is it written like that somewhere? Well then, So, wait, also... Sketchy. Also, how come I'm inventing a language here, bruh? How come you take that and that determines that something has been done? That you completed a task or something like that. And yet, you add another N and you're a fucking citizen of Finland. Like... Also, was Finland called Finland because they thought that this is where the world ends? Do you think it was like that? Are you moving in because it's outside and you get fish? Yes, exactly. And you get fish. So I want to finish Davis Nyikov illustration, you know, the one that I've started doing some time ago. Or swap the SH and N and you get fishing. Yeah. But I think I might want to redo it because I don't really like the way how they're posed. Nice pose. I don't know. I like it. I see. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe. Is it Davis GF? Yeah. I always ask, never answered. I always answer. I always answer, Zega. Yes, that is Davis's GF. Oh, finally. What the heck you mean, finally? Yeah, he does. Bruh. I don't remember him answering for this question ever, bruh. Imagine. He answered last time. This is how you listen to me, Zaga. This is how you listen to me. Yeah, like a minute ago. Bro. So the main things I want to push are the Vtuber illustrations. Yes, no. Yes, P. And you two are arguing like an old couple for a remote again. That's so beautiful. All that we lack is that Moto is going to take in Chankla and start slapping Zaga overhead with it. Davis interfering. Let's bite him, old couple. Yeah. I'm younger than you. You're younger than me? Yes, but you're in your 20s, right? Like 2 years? Okay. I wanted to play a little and guess, but I guess then you're like around 23-year-old-ish. Now I'm like that one guy that is asking about the possibilities of different sauces to the hot dog, and literally when he hears that there's no specific sauce, he says like, "Oh, snap!" And that's exactly the one I wanted. I guess I'll be eating it dry. So yeah, Vtuber illustrations of sea making. Isn't ketchup the specific sauce? No, they usually have the ketchup. Vtuber illustrations of sea making. Manga making. Is a ketchup a soup? No, it's a jam. Making dad jokes and we be like the old ones. Nah, the ketchup is a jam because tomatoes are... I have a soup that's like ketchup. Right. Yeah, because tomatoes are fruits. Right? So tomatoes are fruits. So that makes ketchup a jam. Whack. Wait, it depends. Are we talking about American ketchup or the tomato ketchup, which is closer to salsa? To be fair, I have never seen a different ketchup than like more of a salsa like. There was just more or less vinegar in there. Both. Okay, Vtuber illustrations of scene making, manga making. Sketching. And I guess I'm going to connect sketching to OC. Actually, sketching is going to be like connected with everything. Mixed tomato sauce, we used to drink it, cook it, eat it with meatballs, etc. And she used to make. Oof. Yeah, that sounds about right. My mom does really good tomato sauce too. Okay, so I guess we can get to sketching. Sorry folks, I just wanted to get into that. Something's putting cabbage inside. Is that a thing or does Google hallucinate that it is a thing? Yes, Lecho is a thing. We have the same pronunciation, but we write. Huh? Lecho, okay, gotcha. Is that 6? It looks like 6. Do you literally have a number in a word? Bro. No, it's... Zega, it doesn't help. I still see 6s there. Do you see it? Oh, thank you. What are you drawing? I don't know, a meme. I'm just sketching for lols. Out of the cage, yeah. Me when you me when me you can do anything. some games on your phone. He threw up. I don't. Don't die, please. It's okay. I'm already dead. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani? To be fair, for a really long time when I was drawing realistically, I had a weird obsession on drawing angels. Like, I wasn't drawing normal humans, I was drawing angels. Wings are hard. Not really. Have you drew a devil? Yeah, I did. As a matter of fact, for a competition, I drew a descent of a morning star to hell. I'm probably drawing demons because you could do crazy things with no limits, true. I was drawing a lot of stuff, What I rather try to say is that I was doing a lot of like sacral things. Like, for example, you know, descent of Morning Star to Hell, right? Which is literally like this descent, like creation of the Satan. And to be fair, it was helping me a lot because who else had enough skills to perform something similar, you know? And so quite often I was ending up winning. It was until I actually got really old at this point. Also, Morningstar. Yeah, so odd. It was the name of... because Lucifer was the light bringer. Yeah, and he was called Morningstar. Actually, there is a... Morningstar came from the Lightbringer translation. Or vice versa. Not really, it was like a different name for it. Lightbringer was one, Morningstar was another. It's called like that over like several different portions. I think it also depends on the version of the Bible and stuff. But like I'm positive. Also, the meaning of the name Lucifer is also something similar light related. Yeah. I really like talking about language stuff, and that's like one of those, right? Like how things could have been wrongly translated, or how something is a better translation for something. Like, for example, I see that a lot of translated titles to Polish make no sense. Like Die Hard was translated to Glass Trap. Because the movie takes place in a skyscraper. But then you have Die Hard 2, but they didn't change the name of the movie to fit into what's happening in the movie. It was Glass Trap 2. In the context of the first movie, yeah, it had sense there. But then there could have been way better translation for it, like Umieraj Twardo, which is literally Die Hard. It's literally a good translation of Die Hard, because it's like die being, you know, hard, like manly and stuff. The name here was Give Your Life Expensive, and Die Hard 2 was Your Life is More Expensive. That makes sense because it's like a progressive translation. In Poland it was Glass Trap and 1 and then Glass Trap 2. They didn't change the name of the movie. And I would have no problems with it if they would actually translate the second movie to the context of the second movie. You know what I'm saying? So like, if someone makes this like a decision for naming, they should keep at it over the course of other things, I think. It's like one of the stuff that kind of irritate me in translation. Yeah, we have different words, kind of because we use the same word to increase the meaning. Yeah. Like big, bigger, biggest, but with expensive. Yeah. So it's, you know, it makes sense, right, in translation, because they keep up with the trend. Expensiver. Yeah. The thing is that you know, they are making this they are making the phenomenon of how they're supposed to name it properly, right? And they are setting up the trend of naming for the movie series. And then what? Like they've set up the trend because they didn't expect the second movie. The second movie happened, so instead of improvising and going with this, they just decided to enclose on one specific name of the movie, and that was it. That's kind of irritates me because it's literally just being lazy over doing something the proper way. This is translated as with lethal pace. Oh gee, and with the amount of Fast and Furious movies. They gave up. For us, they've translated it literally. Fast and Furious was literally Fast and Furious, using the English name after Tokyo Drift. So no matter what they were doing, it was still fitting, because, like, you know, it was literally just Fast and Furious, but translated to Polish. So that's a good method. Last Destination was translated to Cheat the Destiny. Like, that's literally how they translated Last Destination. Which I like, because it makes more sense for me than Last Destination. Final Destination? Yeah. It's literally to cheat Destiny. You know, that movie where someone has like a vision that there's going to be like a, I don't know, like a plane crash or the bridge fall over, a group of people are saving themselves from the catastrophe, but it appears that Dev didn't like that, and so it makes like elaborate tricks to kill them, but in some like elaborate ways. Like, for example, it just so quote-unquote by an accident happened that someone forgot documents while the girl was about to have operation on her eye, the laser operation, and when the dude was going, the water from the thing, we translated it as the last station. Bruh. It's kinda the same thing going on with the English thing, so I'm not really... Which is the same meaning in the language as Final Destination. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't really like that because, like, again, it was like train thing. And none of those had like anything compared to the train. So I didn't really like that. I don't really like this title of the movie. I feel like it could be way better. Like, for example, Cheat Destiny, train, bus, plane, even taxi. Yeah. It's hot outside, same here. I'm literally sitting here with my... we call every transport stop a station. We don't. Station is like a very specific thing. It can be like bus stop or train stop. Like, those two can have station, but taxi, no. plane? No. For planes, you have airport, and that's it. You are going to another airport. You have a specific word for it. Oh, I see. The neighbor dog came to visit. Oh, so cute. Not going. The rest makes some kind of happening. I see. Alomas. Alomas. Yeah. Achlomas or alomas. Like, is H silent or not? Shh. H silent. Alomash. Okay, yeah, S is Ash. Alomas. Alomash. Okay. Alomash. Gotcha. We have a very nice word. Nobody can pronounce. Are you using a reference right now? No. It's all going... I'm just going all out. Just doing random stuff. Yo, Dev. Yeah. What's up? This looks like something you drew before. What do you mean? I don't remember if I drew something similar. I might be wrong. Is something very similar to this? Made by you? I like it. What do you mean? To be fair, I frequently check my works, and I literally haven't seen anything similar to this one. It was a realistic style one. Huh? show? Do you have like any photos of it, like any screens? Oh, wait. This one? Not sure. I think there was one more similar, bro. I don't have any recollection of this though. I don't think I have anything similar to that one. And to be fair, I don't know why I've got the realism thing going on here. Just out of nowhere, I felt like I have to. It's not really out of nowhere, because I've got a photo today from someone, how they drew something realistic, and I just had this, you know, impulse in my head, like, hey, actually it would be nice if you do something realistic for once. Since I haven't really touched realism properly in a while. And hey, since it's just the sketching, like, who says I can't sketch in realistic style, right? Oh, what the fuck? What's up? I was searching through pictures, yeah. Found the Barbie first. Oh, wait, did I send you this? Yeah, I think I sent you this. Or was it you who sent me that? What is that? You don't wanna see. You don't wanna see. You sent it, okay. Perfect. So I send you that. Okay. I want to see. Okay, just so you know, it's on you, okay? Because it's not pleasant. Don't think you want to see. Yeah, it's literally it's a Barbie with a rat's skin put all over it. Inside the rat skin, yeah, exactly. And a bit mangled rat skin. You sure you want to see it? Yes, okay. Send you. Oh, actually, now as I'm oh god. Actually, now as I'm looking through my photos, I found myself younger, still with hairs. It was like right after coming back from living like half a year away from my family. God damn it, I haven't had the freaking beard there too and mustache. What was I doing with myself? Yeah, I see. Yeah, those are like just trying to work on expressions, Zaga. Yeah, I think I need more of that. I think like I need a bit more stuff like this. Show me. No. Oh, god damn, you are going so low on this. But yeah, I don't think I've had a work that would be similar to this one. Also, sorry, Muto, that I had to curse you with this knowledge. My brother called me a plant. See? What do you mean see? I don't know why. You're calling me a plant too? Hey, it's better to be called a plant than a vegetable. You're a little plant boy, bro. Well, we had some interesting conversations, David. Yeah, we did. Like, for real though. for real. Low. E. You will never know, bruh. What the fuck is up with the game characters? You made so many. I made so many? What do you mean I made so many? Yeah? Oh, for that one. There are like 3-4 iterations of dolls on our 1v1 cat. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Chat, yeah. I have no idea. Like, I more or less know how I want to animate them, but I've never really got myself into doing it that much. I've done just some simple stuff, and then I had to, you know, then I had to be absorbed by something else. I don't know how I can go about his arms. I got $1, I'm rich. What was even up with the witch? I mean, the thing is... What? That I don't remember. I don't know. Bruh. Yeah. Eventually. I mean, I guess in the different iteration, I'm thinking about getting that guy to work with me on a bit different project that would be slightly simpler in making than this. Because that's supposed to be like a full-blown... like a dungeon crawler with potion making, etc. So... yeah. There was way too many things to do. Let's go. I kinda got the idea here. Still don't know what to do with his arms, but yeah, I kinda want him to be like bound, but I want to give him like a contorted body or something like that. What the fuck? Bro. I don't think you'll find it. I don't have that work here. Goku Black Rose with Nappa stash and jazz outfit. It's literally Goku Black, the jazz player, that I have on my Steam profile picture. Literally me. Bro, I wanted to make this and send to my friend the photo of it and write like, and you better remember who you are talking to, and just say sorry, wrong chat, and not elaborate on that at all. I don't know why, but this song reminds me of that other song. I don't remember what was it from, like which band played it. My boy, my boy, my boy, something like that. It has the same like rhythm. It has the same like beat, rhythm and stuff. In the black and round glasses was for the same project? Yes. Yes, it was. That one looks good. Now I don't know what I'm doing with that lead. There's a lot of old drawings. The black girl with the farm outfit too. Yeah. But yeah, I've looked through. Bye for now. Bye bye, Mutal. You sent some nice references. Wait, references? Which ones? Odkrywa is one of the most Polish words. Bruh. Imagine. Oh, those, yeah. Because you were like wondering about how the stuff should go for. Yeah. I have a bunch of references like this, mostly for, you know, just drawing stuff. So if you would ever need like reference for something, you can always ask me, because most likely I'm going to have ref for it. Tomorrow for down to work. Tomorrow down to work. Bro. Actually, I was trying to make at certain point realistic crony, like semi-realistic, so the art style wasn't really working out, but it didn't really got accepted. Welcome, huh? It wasn't really welcomed by anyone. Mostly because like a lot of my artworks are focusing on impurities of people, so like scars, marks, and stuff. I don't really tend to draw chiseled bodies like this when it comes to realism, because like it's not natural, right? So usually when I'm drawing realistically, I'm drawing people that are just looking normal, right? And that's unfortunately also the problem, because you know, a lot of people when they are coming in, hello, it's better to hear how your operations going. Is this like a stage or something? Kinda, I guess. I'm just sketching, to be fair. I'm just sketching for roles, for fun. I don't have a reference photo for it, so yeah. So yeah, I just decided to draw some realistic stuff today because I haven't really drawn anything realistically recently, and I've got when I was talking with someone, the person brought up realistic paintings and stuff and just, you know, sent me a realistic like photo of their drawing. Well, photo of their realistic drawing, and I really felt like I might want to at least do some sketching. Like, oh yeah, today I'm supposed to sketch, right? So that's that. I don't know what I can do with rest of it. Like, I really want to give him like a contorted body, like some twisted, pinned with chains and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I guess we are going to wrap up now. Thanks Zega, thanks Muto, thanks Panda for being active in chat on Twitch, thanks Shampoo, Aspen, Shaney, and Leif for being active in chat on YouTube. And as always folks, stay creative and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care and